Uh, uh, Mr. Talat Mustafa, I repeat my question that please
Yes.
elaborate the phenomena of humidity and temperature because
Oh,
especially in our farms, poultry farms, the challenge is high and low humidity sometimes.
yes. Yes.
So,
Now there are programs to parallel humidity and ventilation for suitable heat index. Heat index is a relation between heat and the humidity to can the birds uh, resistance this stress. If heat is high and the humidity is high, this is a hard stress for the birds. This is
yes, yes,
the
obviously,
hard
obviously, yes.
stress. Uh, so there are many methods to lowering humidity and lowering heat stress to get high production of the broiler or layer. Okay. Uh, now, the last question to you: How
Yes, yes, please, please.
how
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
can I help you or work together in this field while I am in Egypt, you are in Pakistan, and
Yes.
so on? What do you uh, uh, what do you look for this? Looking for what do you looking for? The relationship or cooperate between me and you.
Sorry, sorry.
Uh, how we can work together from
Yes, please.
Egypt to you or from the other countries in the Middle East, like as Saudi Arabia, Syria, Lebanon, and so on, all countries in the Middle East. If you want to do this work with you, what do you looking for?
Okay, we will discuss later. No problem. Because I am also
Yeah.
consultant, and we are builders, we are designers, and special. We did a lot of turnkey projects in Pakistan and Afghanistan also. I did a project in Afghanistan, and
Very nice.
more than 20 years I am working, and especially construction of farms and the ventilation and the automation.
Mm.
We have a lot of scope to work together to share our knowledge, and for the well-being of the birds, for the well-being of the growers. So we will work, inshallah. And regarding, I am going back to my question. In Pakistan, special in hot and humid weather, when the hot and humid weather, when the outside temperature is also more than 45 degrees Celsius, and
Yeah.
the humidity is also more than 70-80%, and at that time
Mm.
we have a problem of high temperature and high humidity in our poultry sheds. So
Okay.
what we do in that situation, because the heat and the humidity and temperature index also, we have lot of lectures on heat and humidity index. And normally when the humidity increase 5%, the temperature will be decreased 1 degree Celsius is normally
Yeah.
it happened
Yes.
normally. But what special, especially in July and August, when the high humid outside, at that time
Mm,
we have a problem in our sheds, because temperature is also increasing more than 30 degrees centigrade, and the humidity is also increased more than 90-95%,
mm,
the relative humidity.
yes.
So what we do at that time, we increase our air velocity of the shed,
Mm.
and
Okay.
we also installed the uh, uh, air deflectors in the house, a distance more than 20 meter
Mm,
each distance. And we install the air deflectors in the house, so we decrease our cross section area of the house. So ultimately when you decrease the the cross section area of the house, so it's your air velocity is increased. So we are doing this in hot and humid, especially in hot and humid weather. So what you are doing in your country when this situation happened?
in this case, you can treatment this problem by increasing air speed,
Yes, yes,
increasing air movement. Okay, and you can using filter humidity uh, in addition to increasing air speed in the house. This is can help lowering humidity inside the house. Okay, and you can use thermostatically linkage between ventilation uh, and the heaters uh, to get a good high ventilation and heat at the same time to solve the problem of humidity increasing, because the humidity increasing it is it is a big problem inside the house. Uh, please send me the problem, and I can make design for solving this problem. And what are the R value and the key? Because the insulation is very, very important for good ventilation and good losing the high humidity. And the insulation of the land uh, is very important to decreasing the humidity comes to house. Okay, ceiling and land is very important for insulation to lowering humidity in the house and increasing the speed of the air inlet and outlet. Okay, I think this is good for uh, 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 balance between heat and the humidity of the house. Are you understand that I what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Any problem, you can send me a letter and I can make design for solving these problems according to the information inside and outside of the house and the formation of the house per se, as well as uh, what is the height of the say your houses is high for the say or sorry houses is high for the say or low for the say because there are a relationship between ventilation and oxygen between the height of the house in relation to the level of the sea. It is a good point that you considered it when you design the ventilation of this house. Okay?
Right. Okay, okay, okay. You will send us the special design. But normally in Pakistan, the height of our shed is uh, 8 to 9 feet, not more than 8 to 9 feet for
Ye-
broilers.
Mm,
And
okay.
width is 50 to 65 feet width.
This is high. It is.
But but in when high humidity, that at that time we install the air deflectors, and so our cross section area decreased and our air velocity increased. So, where the high, you have a high. Generally, in Pakistan, we design broiler houses 3 meter per second. The air velocity is maximum air velocity is 3 meter per second. So
Mm,
when we did this job, install the air reflectors, so our velocity is increased more than 3.57, 3.8 meter per second. So it will decrease our humidity in the shed, and also our pad coolings are on timer base. At that time, our pad cooling is on timer base, working on timer base, and contingent upon 95% humidity. When the humidity is 95%, our pad motor is automatically stopped. So at the time, we start the pad timers on the motors, pad motors, and uh, we increase our air velocity. So we will manage this challenge, especially in high, hot, and humid weather. So that we have done in special in hot and humid weather.